Hello guys, welcome to the channel. I have the CAMMUS 15 Newton meter direct drive wheelbase. Yep, 15 Newton meters of power housed in this pretty sizable piece of hardware. It is very heavy, it's about sort of 10 kilos I'd say. You know, it is heavy guys. This was supposed to be an unboxing, but I've taken out the box off camera as it is quite awkward due to the heaviness of this, but I'll show you the boxes for what it's worth. So that is the box for the button plate, and this is the box for the wheelbase. So there you go, effectively post unboxing, but you know, I didn't want to do it on camera since it was awkward to kind of handle. As I said, it's pretty heavy weight. So really interesting. CAMMUS are fairly new to the sim racing scene, and this does take serious consideration and kind of look at, because this thing is the cheapest direct drive wheelbase at this power. There's nothing comes close to it. You know, this is if you buy this alone, the wheelbase, which would be the wheelbase and this pretty sizable power supply, which is 479, or say basically 480 watt power supply. So that's this and this, and of course you're going to get that and that together. Obviously some screws, mounting screws, USB cable and a power cable. This is $499. That's super cheap, really cheap for a powerful direct drive wheelbase, and it looks really nice. I mean, for that money, this is incredible value for money. Obviously what we don't know is how good it is on track, and you know, the force feedback quality and all that sort of stuff, but the specs wise, nothing comes close to this. It's very impressive. If you buy it with the button plate and this assembly, it'll be because it comes with this leather steering wheel, 330mm. It'll be about $700, just under $700. I'll show you the button plate, guys. It is aluminium, so that's 2mm thick aluminium housing. Kind of nice finish on there, and yeah, quite lightweight. Aluminium paddle shifters with you know, mechanism there, with very thick, looks like 3mm carbon fibre paddles on the end. They are adjustable. There's a little slide there. And another nice thing about what they've done here is they've added extra magnets, so you can adjust the clickiness of it. It doesn't make that much of a difference, but you can do it. One sec, let me get some bigger magnets. Whoops. Even that doesn't make a massive difference. Look at the stack of that. I've got some spare magnets. They're always useful, these things, guys. But yeah, I wouldn't say it makes a massive difference. It's marginal, very, very slight. I don't think it was really worth them worrying about that, but I guess it's nice of them to do that. So the front face is it's real carbon fibre. It's not like a stick or anything like that. They've milled the aluminium to give it a bevel there, and logo there. And yeah, fairly basic buttons on there. They're okay. I have other button boxes which have this type of button on there. You know, they're not particularly fancy. They're all right though. They're not bad. They've got a reasonable amount of tactile feel to them. And we have toggle switches here. And dials, which are also clicky. But yeah, overall, neat little button box. Nothing, you know, particularly, you know, stand out in the design, but it's certainly neat and tidy. So that's very nice. Getting on to, also actually forget to tell you, it does come with this quick release here. If you buy it with, obviously that, it does come with this on the end. I don't think you're going to get this piece if you just buy the wheelbase alone, because you don't need to use their system here. It's up to you. And some screws and stuff as well. That comes with the button plate. But you know, let's talk about the wheelbase, guys. That's what you're here for. Yeah, really interesting design. You know, it's all housed in here. So you've got the external power brick, but all the electronics are in here. And that does make it a heavy unit, and obviously makes it a larger unit. So you do need to be aware that you need to have something pretty beefy to mount this to, because that's seriously a lot amount of heft. Another really interesting feature which I haven't seen on any other wheelbase before, so it's unique to the CAMMUS, is again you get the similar sort of actually controls as on here. Really, if you look at this, same types of buttons, really, aren't they? So in fact, it's an identical set of things. I'm assuming you can map them separately, so they're not going to be, you know, intertwined. I'm assuming that's the case. I don't know for sure, but I will test that. But it does mean you don't need to necessarily have the button plate, you know, with many controls on there, because you've got extra ones on the, you know, on the base here. It's a nice use of space. I like that. There's the power switch there. But yeah, it's well done, you know. So I think well done, CAMMUS, on thinking of something a little bit different. And you can see on the quick release here, you can see the terminals on there. So that's for those pins here, which of course pass through to the button box. Okay, so let me just show you that once more. You can see the connection there, so you can see it all passes through. So there's no USB cable that goes directly to your PC. This connects directly to the wheelbase, so it's a bit tidier, which is kind of nice. Obviously solid steering column. And if you were to buy just the wheelbase alone, it wouldn't come with this bit. And it's a 60mm bolt pattern, so you could then add any third-party quick release on here. And I've reviewed other third-party quick releases before, guys. So that's you know, it gives you an extra convenience of mounting a different system on there if you've already invested in a like a Q1R quick release or something else, you know, guys. It means you don't have to start again. You can just use your own on there, which is good. I like that. Again, you know, saves you money, guys. Gives you options. I think that's always good. I like to see stuff like that. At the back, there is a grill for the fan in there. Can you see that? Hopefully you can see it clearly. I would bring it close to the camera, but I'll probably get a hernia, so I'm just going to do it like this. Power. We have and a bunch of sort of like RJ type connections. So this is labelled shifter 2. So there's 2 of them here, which it sort of like seems to be overlapping over there. And you've got e-stop, which seems to be in between, so I'm not sure what that's going on there. And you got this, it says just RS485, so I don't know what those are for. Fairly vague actually what's going on here with those, but I'm sure if I look at the instructions it'll be kind of clear what everything is labelled up. And here we have pedal, handbrake and shifter. In fact, or shifters, because like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 3 labels and 4 connections, and the USB on there. So again, I'm not sure what's that. I'm wondering if this is a bit, if the labels below are a bit misaligned, because again that one seems to be in between, and so is this one. I don't know, but instructions will tell me what's what, so that's fine. So all aluminium, really sturdy stuff. Let's take a look at the bottom so you can see the mounting holes. There. Just get an angle so you can see it more clearly, but there they are, it's there. So it's a 90mm bolt pattern square. And I realised when this arrived that it's going to be really difficult for me to mount on my sim rig, my 8020 sim rig. So I have separately ordered there's a mounting bracket which will make life a lot easier, because it has a tilt adjustment on there, and it also gives you you know, an easier access to mounting it down. So before I can actually use this, I need to get that mounting bracket to arrive, and I know it has shipped, but maybe a few days before I see that. So this will be the first and last video you're going to see of this CAMMUS on my channel for a little while, until I can get that this properly mounted to my sim rig. But yeah, I mean, this thing, you could take a hammer to this thing and the hammer would break. I mean, this is seriously solid stuff. Also, actually interesting, there is a mounting slot on the side, so you can see all these sort of accented things. I guess I wouldn't say they're cool, and they're just really for just effect. But this central one is a T-slot channel, so for like aluminium profile. I've already put a couple of T-slots in this side just to test this, so I will show you on this side. Just move it around. Really scuffing up this table mat of mine. I need to get another one now. That one's this is scratched up a bit because I'm moving it around, but never mind. So those are the T-slots, so they slide in here like so, and this gives you side mounting as well, which I just jammed it in badly. Never mind, that's just gone flying, but let me just show you like so. So you can put as many as you need in there, so yeah, which of course you're going to need to carry this weight. So that gives you good versatility. I like that, having side mounting, or you know, bottom mounting without, you know, much hassle. I think that's good. But overall, my first impression out the box is it is certainly heavyweight, but it does look like it's made to a very good standard. Considering the price, you know, it looks really good compared to the competition, you know, in price and specs, and just basically what you're getting here. Because even nowadays, you look at some of the direct drive wheelbases out there, they still come like, you know, like a bare motor, which then you mount onto a bracket, and it has an external controller box and all that sort of stuff. And they're more expensive. So this is, you know, this is a step up from other stuff out there, you know, for power, for price, you know, in the price kind of sector as well. And it's really, really interesting stuff. So yeah, I'm eager to get this tested really and find out, because I also have, you know, some of you guys might know, I have a Leo Bodner direct drive system as well, which is 15 Newton meters as well. And that's substantially more expensive than this. I mean, it's a £3,000 wheelbase system, right? Direct drive wheelbase system. And it didn't even come with a quick release thing. It just comes with a bare shaft, which you have to buy the quick release on top of it for the bolt pattern, which is terrible, right? But that Leo Bodner was an awesome piece of hardware. I've had it for years, and the only reason I got it was because at the time of when direct drive wheelbases were in their infancy, that was the only one option to have, other than some really basic OSW kind of kits, which you had to basically wire together. So at the time when you know, the launch of direct drive wheelbases a few years ago, and I must have it like 6 years by now at that point. That's £3,000, and even the Leo Bodner is still £3,000 and more for the more powerful motors, and this is coming in at $500 for this. I mean, it's crazy cheap in comparison to what's out there. Yeah, I'm kind of curious to see how it stands up against the Leo Bodner. It's a different motor, of course, and that can have a difference on the kind of effect of the quality of the force feedback, fine detail, and all that sort of stuff. I'd say the margins are probably irrelevant, but you might find there might be kind of a slight difference in favour of the Leo Bodner. I'm kind of expecting that, but I'm not expecting it to be worth thousands of pounds more than this is worth, you know. So this is, you know, out of the box, this looks very attractive. And if you have one of these CAMMUS direct drive wheelbases, drop comments below the video. Let me know how you're getting on with it. Are you happy with it? Are you finding any kind of issues with it? Is there any kind of things I need to know? I'll obviously find out for myself, and I'll tell you in some future videos. But right now, I have to say I'm very impressed by what I have in front of me. The quality of this, super solid, and the only kind of negative is the size of this thing, the weight of it. You obviously need to compensate for, you know, the size of being able to mount something like this, and also the weight of it. If you can cover that, then you're gonna be fine. But yeah, but other than that, I have to say, it looks very good. It looks very good. It feels solid. Gives me good confidence that this is going to be a good product. So, but we'll find out in future videos, guys. So stay tuned, and I'll follow up with some more videos when I can get this mounted to my sim rig, and we'll go from there. Anyway, well, thanks for that. Oh God, I'm seeing more scratches on this thing. I definitely need to buy another one of these mats now. So never mind. Anyway, cheers, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Take care, and bye bye.